Alrighty, folks, that time again. We do the top 10 at the halfway mark of the year. Almost the halfway mark. We're halfway through June. Figured I'd go ahead and knock it out. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace here if I want to get a top 40 in for the end of the year, like I've done the last 2 years. I mean, I think I may only have like 15 new releases. Maybe I'm just getting too picky in my old age. Start off with number 10, Megadeth. I was holding that CD up and I was like, I forgot the name of the album. It's Megadeth. Supposedly the last album from Megadeth. I think if it is the last album, they're going out on a good note. Not top tier Megadeth, but very solid. You can kind of hear the age in Dave's voice, so I think it's probably a good idea to make this the last album, but like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. But it's still a really good album. Obviously, it made my top 10. Man, I can't read it. I can't read the song titles out here. Tipping Point, it's a good one. Man, I can't read them. Not enough light in here for these old eyes. And next up, we got Armored Saint. Emotion Factory Reset. Can't remember the name of these albums. I want to say Emotional. Really solid album from Armored Saint. It's not gonna make anybody forget March of the Saint or Symbol of Salvation, but I think it's definitely lands in the middle of their discography. Some people kind of complain that they think it's got too much hard rock in it, not enough metal in it, but I mean, it sounds like Armored Saint to me. Yeah, there's some, lack of a better term, southern metal elements in it, I'd say. But it still sounds like Armored Saint. And Armored Saint doesn't put out bad albums. And number 8 is Stainless with Lady of Lust and Steel. I forgot where these guys are out of. Maybe the Pacific Northwest. Maybe Pittsburgh. Drawing a blank. But really good, like old school 80s inspired metal. I think Motorhead meets Savage Master. This is the lead singer here. I can read her name, which is highly unlikely. Larissa Cavasisi, I think. Cavasis. Great voice on her, man. She's got a voice that sounds like she eats broken glass and gargles with gasoline. So it's straight up old school. Restless and Ready. Listen to that one. Was a good kickoff track. Rough Justice. Good old school 80s metal. Hints of hard rock in there. Hints of speed metal in there. I should have had a piece of paper here with these written down so I don't keep losing my place. Coming in number 7, we got Kerrigan with Wayfarer. It's the second album from these guys. Pretty sure these guys are out of Germany. Would have been nice if I would have done a little bit of homework on these to refresh myself with the album. But these guys just picking up where they left off from Blood Moon. I don't think this album's as good as Blood Moon, but it's right up there. I mean, think Haunt meets Eternal Champion with some Enforcer thrown in. Pretty good measure. A really good band. Killer guitar work. Killer hooks. There's the band. Oh yeah. Only thing missing from these guys is some US tour dates. Yeah, that's the second album from them. I didn't say they got an EP out too. Everything's excellent. Then we have number 6. Yes, number 6. Michael Monroe, Outerstellar, former lead singer of Hanoi Rocks, Demolition 23, Jerusalem Slim. I mean, this is straight up typical Michael Monroe. Garage rock with a punk attitude and glam hooks. Rockin' Horse, good kickoff track. Shinola, another good one. He got a great band with him. They've been with him for quite a few years now. Still Pissed. I was supposed to see, was it this year or the end of last year? Michael Monroe concert, he canceled because he had knee surgery or something. Because I've never got to see him because he never tours America. He may go put some dates in New York, LA, Las Vegas, but he never comes here. And he was like 10 minutes from my house. Supposed to be. Then next up we got the Black Crowes, A Pound of Feathers. I mean, it's just the two brothers now, but it still sounds like Black Crowes. I mean, there's a little something missing there because they had a great band, but I mean, it's gonna sound like the Black Crowes. Rich always wrote the riffs, and Chris was the voice. Lots of they kind of touch on all their albums sound wise, but there's definitely to my ear a lot of By Your Side on here, which means it's a little heavier. So I did like this one better than Happiness Bastards. Then we got Metal Church, Dead to Rights. Kurt thought he was putting the band together, putting the band to bed. And he had a couple of guys step up and say, hey, we'd like to join you. Keep Metal Church going. So wisely Kurt did, because it's a killer album. It's like the dark mixed with Congregation of Annihilation. Still on the heavy end. I mean, borderline thrash. Power metal, US power metal. Brainwash Game, FAFO, Dead to Rights, Deep Cover Shakedown. Great album from Metal Church. Conformity coming in at number 3. The latest from COC. Good God, Bad Man. Epic Undertaking by the band. I'm pretty sure it's a double album. It's got to be a double album on vinyl because it's like over an hour's worth of music. Tale of Two Sides, Good God, side 1 and 2, Bad Man, side 3 and 4. But yeah, this is one that I've really been wanting to get back to. Time has not permitted me to do so, but there's just so much to digest in this release. I mean, they touch on all their eras: Deliverance, Wise Blood, the peppery stuff, America's Volume Dealer, In the Arms of God. But then they managed to expand on it, and really ambitious release, and they pulled it off. These guys are coming in concert soon. I'm definitely gonna be hitting that one. I forget who the opener for them is. And then we have Fili, Bibiano's Fortress. Now these guys were just called Fortress for their debut album. This is called Death Is Your Master. Then I think Fili got rid of everybody. There's a crack in my CD. Man, this is like U.S. power metal with the Yngwie Disciple on lead guitar, and he likes to solo as much as Yngwie. All new band members except for Fili, which is why he changed the name from Fortress to Fili Bibiano's Fortress. Similar to Yngwie and Malmsteen's Rising Force. But yeah, this is really good. It blew me away. I just kind of heard a song, YouTube, checked it out because of the artwork. Probably on new wave of traditional heavy metal full albums. And I was like, man, I'm getting this. And it did not disappoint. Fili Bibiano's Fortress, Death Is Your Master, coming in at number 2. And then number 1, J. Buchanan, Weapons of Beauty. Yes, very mellow album. Not an acoustic album, but there's a lot of acoustic guitar in it. There's lots of slide guitar in it. Very spacious album. But man, it's one of those that the more you listen to, the better it gets. You know, when I first heard it, I was kind of skeptical of it because of how mellow it was. But here it is at number 1. As a repeated listen, it just pulls you in. And if J. Buchanan wasn't considered a musical genius with what he's done with Rival Sons, I think he's crossed that threshold now with Weapons of Beauty. All right, so there we go. J. Buchanan, Weapons of Beauty, coming in at number 1. Fili Bibiano's Fortress, Death Is Your Master, number 2. Corrosion of Conformity, Good God, Bad Man, coming in at number 3. Metal Church, Dead to Rights, coming in at number 4. Black Crows, A Pound of Feathers, coming in at number 5. Michael Monroe, Outerstellar, coming in at number 6. Kerrigan Wayfarer coming in at number 7. Stainless Lady of Lust and Steel coming in at number 8. Armored Saint Motion Factory Reset coming in at number 9. And Megadeth coming in at number 10. Alrighty, you guys let me know your thoughts on my ranking. Feel free to put your ranking in there in the comments as well. I always enjoy reading those. You guys have a good one.